If you want to slow down and stop abortions from happening, then you need to vote Democratic and support Democratic candidates. If you want to make sure abortions stay around long term and are exacerbated and expanded, you need to vote Republican and support Republican candidates. For every chronic, entrenched social ill, you can either attack the supply or the demand. Conservative Republican will always attack the supply. We can think back to Prohibition, and I have every sympathy for the problem that Prohibition was trying to solve. But it attacked the supply. It made illegal the sale of intoxicating alcohol. But the demand was absolutely still there. Therefore, the problem itself was never solved. The problem was the horrible, rank poverty in the slums of the cities. It was almost unimaginable to us today, now that there are more stringent building codes and there are horrible conditions today in our cities, but it was almost unimaginable during the decades before Prohibition. But the conservative response was, let's stop the supply. And in the end, it did not work. This is the same response to abortion. The conservative response is to stop the supply of abortions. Make more and more onerous regulations for women's abortion facilities that they'll have to operate and fulfill under those restrictions. Push them out of business. That is stopping the supply, but the demand will be there, and under Republican plans, the demand will only increase. Because if you make abortions more difficult to attain, then it will increase poverty. And poverty is the bottom problem, not promiscuity. Poverty is the problem that causes women to have to seek abortions. Women who live in households making $100,000 a year are far less likely to seek out an abortion. A general truth that's generally true, very generally true. What is the Democratic solution? The Democratic solution is to attack the problem at its base, to stop the demand, to constrict the demand for abortion by doing good. Wouldn't you rather be on the side that's attempting to do good rather than to increase poverty and to crush women? I sure would. You stop the demand by providing quality, affordable child care. Oh my goodness, doing good. You stop the demand by increasing wages for people that are working so that they can support their families. Doing good. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't you rather be on the side that's doing good rather than on the side that's looking to make abortion illegal so that we can arrest women who are seeking out abortions? It is always better to deal with the disease rather than the symptom. It is always better, if you want to actually deal with the problem, not to seek out the fast, cheap, simple, easy solution of attacking the supply, but instead doing the hard work of reducing the demand by doing good for people. And if you do good, you've solved so many social problems. You've made life better for the mother. You've made life better for the child. Something that Republicans are very averse to, doing scalable good for both the mother and the child. If you want to deal with abortions and to cause them to stop, you need to support Democrats and vote Democratic.